The program, called 421A, allows real estate developers to receive substantial tax breaks, sometimes in exchange for building affordable housing. Unless it will be renewed, the program expires on June 15.
The developers are getting not just 421A, but then they're getting the low income tax subsidy, and they're getting all these different credits. But then when it comes time to renew 421A, they talk about it as though it's creating affordable housing, when it's just really not.
So how does this program work? For example, if the land cost $1 million before the construction and the developers build a property valued $10 million, the $9 million of increased value will not be taxed within an exemption period, which can last from 10 to 25 years.
If the program will be renewed this summer, the owner of a $100 million penthouse in this super luxury building 157 in Manhattan will pay $18,000 in taxes annually, the amount that is standard for a $3 million apartment. The tenants' advocates have been rallying against this tax abatement program for months. Their biggest concern, the price of the program to the city.
421A does not create affordable housing. In some situations, there have been some units of affordable housing, but it in no way balances with what the landlord gets as a return. We have lost in tax revenue from developers using 421A tax abatement $1.1 billion in a one-year period. With $1.1 billion, we could build scores of affordable housing units or affordable housing buildings. There are lots of places where that money can do some good for the city, for the citizens of this city.
The developers disagree.
Nobody would build, so you wouldn't get the taxes. See, it's true. If somebody would build, you're losing the taxes. If they build without a tax abatement, nobody would build. So basically, what you're losing is money that you could never get.
According to a recent report from the Real Estate Board of New York, 421 is critical. It reads, New York City would likely experience a sharp drop-off in the production of new housing units, a major loss of middle income in other affordable housing construction. City Hall will vote on the question on June 15. Tatyana, Llienko, Columbia News Tonight.